But as Darking's letting us know, which I forgot to mention, MaxPax is going to be up one game since Goblin is coming from the lower bracket, which is a nice way of saying loser's bracket.
Yeah, MaxPax does start with that 1-0 advantage. You know, so he does have that going for him coming into this series, as he did already beat Goblin once. But we'll see. We'll see how this turns out.
He beat Goblin on a cheese, so I don't think he really beat Goblin.
I mean,
this right here, this right here is what's gonna let us know for sure, I guess. And when I say he beat him on a cheese, I mean Goblin finally decided to cheese and lost.
So, you know, maybe Goblin, he's got to keep his cool a little bit more, you know, like don't fall for that and try and like cheese the cheeser, you know, like you don't want to play his game, you know, make him play your game, right? Yeah,
don't play a game he invented. Speaking of invented, here we are in the finals. It is game number 1 of the best 5 series here on Nightshade LE. In the top left-hand corner, the green probes here, they do belong to the player from Cutie Club, and he goes by the name of MaxPax, the cheese god himself.
And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Nightshade LE, we have the Croatian Protoss looking for revenge. He did go down 2-1 previously to MaxPax. Will he be able to bring it back? It is Goblin.
I like the little clan picture he's got there.
Yeah. Looks pretty sick.
Yeah. Double gas opening.
Yeah, we do already have a difference between these two players, but
oh, it's a fake.
It is a fake. We know it's a fake. There is no forge.
There's so many, like, Protoss is just so interesting. Cheeses. And you never know. It's MaxPax. You're like, he's no way he's gonna cheese. It's fake. This is exactly how he opened the first game. But you're like, is it though? It's MaxPax though.
Exactly. Like, you never know when it comes to a player like this. And, you know, we do have MaxPax going pretty standard. He did, like, delay his gases, unlike Goblin, who went for a faster 2 gas.
Yeah.
And
wow. If MaxPax comes out and shows us that he's been practicing his standard play, I will be highly upset.
Yo, this probe is still here for Goblin. The pylon is finishing up. Oh.
Do it. Yes. Robo. That's nice. That's one we haven't seen from either of them today.
We have not. And
so now what?
Now War Prism, right? Maybe.
Now we wait.
It's gonna be a War Prism to like juggle in the stalkers, I imagine, possibly.
Oh yeah, that's what I was hoping MaxPax would do in the last series.
Yeah, we do.
I picture he just gets like 1 immortal and just moves in 2 stalkers. Yes, he's getting 2 stalkers. I picture him doing 1 immortal, 2 stalkers and trying to push, depending on how these adepts morph in, if they do.
I mean, the probe from MaxPax does come into the main, doesn't really spot anything too weird. This Robo still is unscattered, and there it is. Immortal.
Yeah. Oh. Now it's all a matter of what he does.
Oh, he's gonna spot it.
No.
Is he? The probe, he sees the other probe. He still hasn't seen the buildings. Go to the left.
No. Why are you doing that to yourself?
He spots it. He knows.
He showed it himself.
He did. Goblin pulled this probe in the wrong direction.
What was that all about, Goblin? But see, I knew it. I knew he was going to do that. Play, but that's going to come in later. First of all, he's going to go in with 2 stalkers and an immortal. I love this play. I think this usually works out pretty good for the person with the stalkers.
Yeah.
Because he's going to... Oh, he's baiting him. He didn't show the immortal yet. And as soon as they saw... Shade. I think they were about to shade on him. Shade on him.
And we do just have nothing but adepts, which, you know, they can pounce on the immortal and focus it down.
We'll focus down. Try and get that 1 stalker. But there's another stalker here, and it's not a good idea. War Prism is joining now. That is as good as game gets. Yeah, I don't think anything's gonna die here. Not with this Warp Prism. MaxPax has to go for a counter here.
Exactly, and there are shield batteries being made this too, but they don't matter because the Warp Prism could just bypass that completely and go into the main.
Go right into the main, yeah.
Again, there are.
What is he getting behind this?
There
He's getting another immortal
for force fields, but again, because of the Warp Prism, doesn't even matter.
Yeah. Literally useless. God, that Warp Prism micro. For some, ooh, he's gonna lose one stalker. Finally, losing his first unit, which is not bad given this fight here has gone on for a good minute and a half. We are reaching the 4:30-minute mark. He gets out with everything besides, I think, one stalker went down. He's gonna go ahead and warp in 2 more stalkers now that his upgrades are finished. And this is looking bad.
He's going to keep pushing in, but there is an immortal here defensively for MaxPax, so he does have that going for him. He does have a couple more shield batteries being done in the back.
Immortals were in the War Prism, dropping him down to get max damage. This is very interesting. It's very cheesy.
Yeah, we've got more and more immortals on the way. We have a War Prism for MaxPax, which is going to be huge. He needs like his counter micro as well.
This is a ridiculous game we're watching here. I'm just sitting here staring at the screen like, what am I even watching? Yeah. PvP isn't even like StarCraft to me.
It's its own game. It's
like, yeah, it's like a little mini game that's in StarCraft. Like I'm watching an arcade mode game.
Yeah, and you know, we do have a natural from Goblin going down, so he's not completely all in. He does have a transition out of this.
Yeah. I think that's a good choice. You need to get those out of there. Oh, good call, good call. Those have so many shields, and the sentries really do nothing. That gateway is about to go down for MaxPax, and that'll significantly put him at a disadvantage as far as production can go. Ooh, one of those immortals got really low on health. I think he should even come make shield batteries outside of MaxPax's main if I was Goblin.
Yeah, MaxPax.
That's too MaxPaxy.
Yeah, he knows that Goblin does have a natural. He was trying to harass, or he is trying to harass with these adepts.
He completely walled it off too. That's good by Goblin.
Yeah.
So nothing in or out of his natural without a Warp Prism.
Which also means that he can't mine from his natural. So even though he hasn't finished, like, he can't really do anything with it. So it's very important that MaxPax keeps that going until he can break out.
Now here's the changing point. Hallucinated Phoenix going for vision. MaxPax is going for a counter.
Yeah, he's gonna snipe the robo.
Okay, but now that lets Goblin know that there can't be too many immortals left at home. A disruptor's coming out for Max. This is Goblin's one chance to go in and get maximum damage. There's only one shield battery. The good force field on the door though, right there. And now all the army's getting in. Shield battery's out of energy, and I don't think MaxPax has enough to hold it home.
He recalled the immortals.
Yep, recalled the immortals, and a warping comes in, but that is a lot of immortals here and stalkers. And the shield's down, but Goblin isn't moving his army up the ramp. He needs to move his army up the ramp. They're just trying to take out that gateway, and they did it, but he gets out with all his immortals, super low on health, but they will live to fight another day.
All the immortals live, and you're right, like half of his army was just moving onto the gateway instead of pushing up the ramp. Yeah. So he potentially
that would have changed it completely. Oh god, big disruptor shot. Oh, I don't think he got anything.
Yeah, he missed it. He didn't quite get anything, but disruptors are out now for MaxPax.
Yeah. Oh, he isn't too good with this Warp Prism.
He's gonna try and pounce the army. I think he's just gonna try and find an angle. I don't.
Yeah, he's looking for an angle.
Oh, and there's no Warp Prism with this army, so he could get caught out.
Yeah. These players are both trying to get real tricky over here. Okay. I think Goblin knows what's up. At the top of the ramp. No! Oh my god! What a disruptor shot! 3,000 IQ play by MaxPax. He had the high ground vision, so he could see them coming, but they couldn't see him coming. And he was just at the top of the ramp, being able to shoot that down and get both of those, knowing that Goblin was distracted on the other side of the map. And now he's going for a disruptor drop, dodging that disruptor shot. He's going for an immortal drop, I'm sorry. He doesn't really get any damage done with it, though.
Oh, he does depower a bunch of gateways and that robo facility as well. So.
Oh, he does. I didn't even notice that.
That is quite nice from Goblin. Meanwhile, he is starting to saturate his natural though, and he's starting to transition.
That's huge.
It's on MaxPax to, you know, end the game now. He's still on one base.
He has nothing that shoots up, so he can just take out that. Oh, is that hallucinate? No, it's real. He should have taken it out.
Yeah, he can turn. Oh, he's blowing the boys. He's doing it.
Oh no, it's all in here. MaxPax is all in here. Is it gonna be enough? Probes, adepts,
oh, these
immortals
are huge. He can just pick up
stalkers.
the immortals.
He's got to pick up the immortals. If he misses and picks up a probe, it's game over here. Recalling all his army from all over the map. He has so much army here. Probes going in, and now the pickups come. And what does he pick up? Big disruptor shot, misses everything, picks up the disruptor, picks up the immortals, drops the disruptor. It's taking out the army. Now the boys are pulled here from Goblin, and I don't think he has enough. Goblin might be able to take it here. MaxPax is still holding on. He has not lost much. Probes going down from each side, and they're actually retreating and not calling it an all in. This is definitely for Goblin's win if MaxPax cannot close the game out here. And with these reinforcements now, there's nothing MaxPax can do. Disruptor shot doesn't make it. GG. Oh my God, MaxPax, you crazy SOP. All his probes, never expanded once, and still wasn't able to pull it off. Goblin getting his revenge here. Now they are tied 1-1. What a series. This is that was game one, right? Yeah,
that was game one, mate.
Technically it was game 4 for these two players, but that was a good one, man. I cannot believe MaxPax pulled all the probes like that.
I mean, he almost won again, the big thing for Goblin, and it's been his thing this entire tournament run. True. Phoenixes, man.
Phoenixes have won him every game this series.
Oh God, MaxPax, he comes out with the disruptors, he's looking so good, but every single time it got picked up by the Phoenixes and the shots were just cancelled immediately.
Yeah. Even his last game against
Kaz?
The Terror. Yeah, Kaz, there you go. Kaz, he even went disruptors, but at the end he had the Phoenixes in such high numbers. Just every fight, the Phoenixes just show up last second and just save him, win it all. It is ridiculous how good his Phoenix have been today.
All right, here we go. Letting into game number 2.
Everdream LE, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Game number 2. These players are tied right now in the top right-hand corner. It is the green, cheesy Protoss playing for Cutie Club. Down 1 game in the series, technically tied though, due to his opponent coming out of loser bracket. It is MaxPax, the one and only.
And in the bottom left-hand corner, tying up the series 1-1, winning game number 1, he is the Croatian Protoss. He is Goblin.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy we got to see Goblin all day. and not even just winning. We saw him lose. We saw him win. We saw him go to a round of 3 and win. He's all over the place today. There's no telling how this goes.
Yeah,
MaxPax got him with. I think he got him with the cannon rush the first cannon. No, he lost the cannon rush.
He lost the cannon rush.
Yeah. And then besides that, so funny enough, MaxPax has been winning in just the straight up builds more than his cheese.
Yeah. I mean, if you're a Goblin fan, we followed him a lot. Hopefully, maybe you're now a Goblin fan. Getting exposed.
Did you see him cheese the cheeser? He just won with a proxy to mortals and 2 stalkers.
Yeah, and he's going for something like that again.
Stargate? I think he might go Robo again, just because it's crazy and you would never do that and never expect it to work.
Yeah,
What's he going for at home? How many gas? He has 2 gateways. He has all his gas. I want to say another Robo.
It could be another Robo. It's so far
but
it's the exact
Stargate
same.
would be smart. Stargate would be the smart thing for him. Yeah, okay.
There it
Stargate.
is.
If you wanted to be super crazy, it'd be Robo. But Stargate, like we just said, Phoenixes have always got him where he needed to go.
So, as opposed to last game, that second pylon for MaxPax is incredibly late. Like last time he already had 2 pylons here, I'm pretty sure. So MaxPax, he comes in, he scouts, he knows that there is a pylon out on the map. Last time he did scout the robo a little bit accidentally because of Goblin's like miss micro with his own probe. But
that was a good probe.
hey, immediately,
right to it.
He knows. He's like, you're proxying
I mean,
me?
he invented it, yeah.
I know where all the proxy locations are.
Ooh, this is an interesting build here. Even putting down a second pylon. If we can just get this one unit out, he should be good.
And now it's on MaxPax to try and get some anti-air, but will he?
He's making a Phoenix already.
Yeah, he is getting a Phoenix. He has a Stargate of his own. His Phoenix finishes, so he should be able to get there by the time the Oracle pops out.
It might just get out a second before. Now, where's he going? Oh, it's going to its death. He's going to recall it. It's the best choice. Any damage done to it? Nope. Nice call. Nice call. There is attack going down in Goblin's base. I think it was some adepts. They just got out.
Yeah, he
don't
was
need to
trying
kill
to,
anything.
He was trying to bust in, but
oh yeah, he had that wall. Nice wall off from MaxPax over there.
Nice wall indeed. There is still a Stargate here. It is powered by 2 pylons, so he could pump out, you know, more units from it if he wanted to.
Twilight Council from Goblin, so I don't think he's going to do much with that Stargate there.
Yeah, he has to change his plans. You know, the Oracle didn't get to do what he wanted it to do.
Which I think is smart. Don't try and...
Yeah,
your opponent already has 2 Phoenix out. Don't try and out-Phoenix him.
Yeah.
I think he might go for Blink. I think Blink would be an interesting call here.
Blink would be...
Yeah,
like
the Phoenix depend on the fact that they can outrun a Stalker. So they'll come in, get some damage, and fly out.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. We have MaxPax playing like Goblin this game, you know, going for that mass Phoenix
like
style.
MaxPax.
Exactly.
Was it Goblin? I think Goblin's been going Blink Stalkers that we've seen.
Yeah,
Blink. He's going Blink.
He did go Blink against Kaz in one of his series.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice, setting up a defense here with Stasis Ward as well.
Oh, that's cool. That doesn't hit Phoenixes, does it?
No. It doesn't hit air.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I've never seen anything frozen in air.
Oh. It does catch an Immortal, though.
Oh, wow, that's good.
Yeah, it does look like MaxPax, he was trying to apply some pressure and move out across the map.
Yeah.
But immediately stopped in its tracks. There are a lot of Stalkers here, though. He has to be careful.
I guess that Cyclone opener was actually pretty good. Oh, yeah, see, this is a scary army. 2 Immortals. It's like, what do you focus fire down? The air that's going to destroy me? Or the Immortals? But he has Shield Battery. Blink's almost done. I really like Blink here for Goblin. Now, I think it comes down to, has Goblin encountered this a lot, and does he know how to counter it? Is this a perfect counter, or is he just kind of winging it? Maybe he might be rusty on this build. But I think Goblin has this down just because, like you said, MaxPax is playing like Goblin, and Goblin's playing like MaxPax. He always goes Phoenix, and he's good with his Phoenix. So I'm pretty sure he knows. I'm pretty sure he knows how he would lose if he had Phoenixes, and then he just builds that. Like, how would I lose if I'm going Mass Phoenix? He's like, oh, a bunch of Stalkers would ruin the day for me. Like, I'm just gonna go a bunch of Stalkers.
Yeah. So he should have a good idea, and he should be applying pressure pretty soon. You know, Blink did finish up. He does have a huge Stalker count now, and he is moving out. He could, like, potentially.
I think he wins this fight.
Yeah,
I think he wins this fight. The Phoenix can only lift up like I think he's gonna go for some probes behind this, which is genius.
And here we go.
Here we go.
There are
the
a lot
Phoenix
of Immortals
in the fight yet.
He has to be so careful. There are a bunch of shield batteries here for defense as well, so MaxPax should be okay.
He's gonna try and blink into the main. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, he's got vision with the Oracle.
He's even put a stasis in there. That would be hilarious. Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it. Oh, can he do it? Can he finish it? He finish it and get out of there. Ooh, the stasis even grants vision, so he can't even go over there to stop the vision. And I believe he have vision of that unit that's in the stasis ward.
He does not. He does not.
He doesn't. Okay.
No. But he does have high ground vision anyway because of the revelation.
Yeah. He revelation. That's smart. So he does have high ground vision. He can blink up, but he blinks right into the stalkers, and I think he gets one of them. He blinks into the phoenixes. I mean.
Yeah, he was trying to snipe the phoenix. Didn't quite.
He's gonna blink into the main now. He saw the Phoenixes move out. That was kind of risky there. These players are so on point. They know he's gonna lose the Oracle now.
Just manages to
he
escape.
kept it away. But look behind this, Goblin's getting himself a third base, which I think is exactly what the issue was before when we saw these 1 or 2 base all-in attacks. Like, there was no third base. I don't think we've seen many third bases this game. Sellout Legs. Once Sellout Legs finishes, there is no Warp Prism, but there is a Disruptor here for MaxPax. Now, I don't know how I feel about that, given that all these things have Blink.
Yeah, it's so hard to get disruptors off when your opponent has the ability to micro with Blink or with Warp Prism.
Or with the Zealot Wall.
Yeah, but there's so many Immortals here. Like, this is kind of scary for Goblin. Immortals trade so well against Stalkers.
I like how Goblin's just taking anything he can. He literally went in. I think he got like a Warping Zealot and then just blinked out.
Here we have MaxPax going in, trying to get some more probe damage.
I think he's just more scouting with trying to get damage if he can.
That's
like actually a lot of units.
Yeah.
Jeez. Not even using his blink.
That's a lot. That's 11 workers.
11. And he's going to let him die. 11 workers, that was a whole lot. I'm not expecting him to get that much damage. I think he even saw the third base being done. Goblin should be able to micro out of this or macro out of this. Get his workers back up just because he has 3 bases. But he does have to make, that's good.
I just realized that MaxPax, he's playing this out with very minimal gateways. He has like only
3.
now getting up to his 3rd gateway. He had 2 for the longest time.
What is that all about?
Yeah, like he's very tech heavy. He has so many Immortals. He has so many Colossus Disruptors as well. It's a very expensive army, a very scary army to be honest.
Yeah. He's got to hit a Disruptor shot right after they blink.
Yeah.
No anti-air there, though. He should just try and go and do some... I don't know what he could do. Tag the army.
Yeah, and...
Not a single drop of anti-air.
MaxPax, he does have vision of that 3rd base. He does know he is down a base. I'm just a little bit... There we go. Finally, workers are moving out to expand for MaxPax.
I think it's too little too late here for MaxPax. Like, okay, you get a 3rd base up, but then what? Your opponent's been on 3 bases. You have equal army right now.
Yeah, and finally, Goblin, he's starting his Immortal production, his Robo production, I should say.
Yeah. Getting some more techie units in here. Archons, that's a nice addition, I think.
Yeah, we've got Thermal Lance
on the way. They
won't
be able to get out of the way of the Disruptor, though.
Yeah, I'm really...
a little tanky.
This composition is really interesting in a PvP from MaxPax. He's got a bit of everything.
It can be a lot of micro.
Yeah.
Zealot, Immortal, Disruptor, Cyclone. You don't remember that old build? Immortal, Disruptor, Cyclone, all... This is honestly a super weird build.
Yeah, but it is kind of scary, and depending on the angle, like, he could deal a lot. He has to be careful, though. Looks like Goblin, he is trying to get, like, a surround going, splitting up his army.
The vision here is great from Goblin. That was a great tag there on the army. Revelation. More Archons. Looks like he's gonna pounce, but Goblin needs to wait till the army comes in from the back because he can't hit this army all at once. Disruptor shot. Oh, they bounced on it, blinked in from the back, and destroyed the Disruptor before the shot could get off. And that took the wind out of the sail, I think, of MaxPax army. And now the Archons are tanking all of the shots. Everything got destroyed here.
Yeah, he's just focusing down all the high-tech units. All the Colossus are going down. The Immortals as well.
GG. Goblin absolutely destroyed that engagement. That was beautiful. Wow, what a series. So that took the series from 1-0, 1-1, and now 2-1. Goblin is up and on game point.
Mate.
I think MaxPax needs to go back to the cheese. Or he needed to go back to the cheese like 2 games ago.
Yeah, like, he's trying to make this work in a longer game, but Goblin's macro is just so much better. He was on 3 bases for so much longer. He just had the economy.
Yeah.
For the longest time, he was a little bit vulnerable with nothing but stalkers, but MaxPax, he was just never able to push out and really do anything. And when he did, like, there were all these charge lots, there were all these Archons as well. Goblin, he was nicely set up, so as soon as like he saw the opportunity, he just blinked in, he focused down the Disruptor, he focused down the Colossus, like...
Yeah, the way he took that engagement was so good. I was waiting to see like that disruptor shot. There's really no micro potential for the Immortals and the Archons that were in front, because he had Immortal Archons in the front and the Stalkers on the side. And so that disruptor shot went right in the middle of the Immortal Archon. And if that went off, that would have taken all the army away from Goblin and like really the main beef of his army. Yeah. But he blinked in, took out the disruptor, which cancels the disruptor shot, and it got him the win. Everything else was kind of defenseless. That's what happens when you bank on a unit that has one shot every 30 seconds. But here we are. Game point for the opponent of this player in the top left-hand corner of the map. He is the cheeser. He is now the straightforward player. He is representing EU. He's playing for Cutie Club. He has to win this game right here for his tournament life in the finals. It is MaxPax. This could be the last match of the evening. I'm just realizing this.
Yeah.
What a wild ride.
This could be it. Because here in the bottom right-hand corner of Simulacrum LE, he's up 2-1 in this best of 5. He's on a match point. Can he end it? We have the Croatian Protoss player. It is Goblin.
Goblin has to be feeling pretty confident right now. He beat Koss 2 times in a row, and he's getting his revenge here on MaxPax.
Yeah, you know, he did go down in that first best of 3 to MaxPax, but now, if this was a best of 3, it would already be over. We have a Goblin. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, got a Goblin up.
Yeah, Goblin.
And
man, like, this has been a turn of events. I honestly thought MaxPax was just outplaying Goblin. He won the series. It seemed like he really wasn't not trying too hard, but you know, he was being funny. He was doing crazy builds, and it was working for him. So I was like, oh, look at this. This is hilarious. What are we watching right now?
Oh my god. These two players.
MaxPax is gonna go Robo.
They're on the same wavelength. One of them's gonna go Robo, the other's gonna go Stargate.
Yeah. And I don't remember which one wins in that engagement.
Oh my god. It all depends on the micro. I think, yeah.
Oh, Goblin went for the Robo.
Goblin with the Robo. What do we have from MaxPax? It's taking a little bit longer. There it is, Stargate!
Stargate!
And he scouts the Robo with the
and he scouts the Robo! What are we even watching here?
Oh my god.
Goblin gonna scout his?
He still doesn't see it. Goblin still does
not.
Oh, he's stuck.
Yeah. MaxPax is... Oh no, he's not. He drone drilled. That's funny. That was a good call there.
He does drone drill.
I wonder what patch he drilled from.
Oh my god. He canceled.
Oh, canceled.
This could be huge.
That's gonna put him behind.
Yeah, it does. And he has no idea that there's a proxy Stargate at all.
Oh my god. I mean, I guess the cancel was smart. He can probably expand out of it.
Yeah.
And stay home and defend.
The cancel was smart. It's just that he doesn't know about this Oracle that's on the way. Oh, but if the Stalkers come up a little bit more.
MaxPax, don't give it away. Don't give it away.
Yeah. Okay. He still doesn't know. He still doesn't see it. Man. He doesn't see it. So now the Oracle is out. It's coming into the main. There's nothing here to defend at home. The Stalkers are at the natural instead. Oh my god.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad.
These probes are gonna have a bad time.
Brutal. Oh, he actually has the Stalkers in place. Wow. I thought this was going to be really bad, and it was perfectly held.
Yeah. 3 workers go down. The workers were pulled. He does now know that there was a Stargate out there on the map. But a second Oracle is on the way. He's going to commit to this. He's going to be jumping in with 2 to 3 Oracles at a time.
I don't know if he knows that Goblin's getting Blink, which is perfect to get rid of these oracles.
Exactly. It's already 3/4 of the way done. He'll be perfectly fine against it, I feel like, depending on how many stalkers he keeps at home. So far there's only
That
two.
opening of the game still has me like totally discombobulated. They built right next to each other. And one scouted, one didn't. Goblin canceled, MaxPax didn't, but MaxPax still didn't get value, and now Goblin was able to get Blink on his stalkers, which will make them more microable and more useful here in his battle. He even proxied a pylon right there so he can warp in. Oh, and I don't know how he knew that was there. I guess he assumed just because he did it last game.
Yeah, one of the stasis wards gets completely wasted, but the shield batteries do finish up, which will help so much in this fight.
But Blink is just as good as a shield battery.
It is.
Another stasis ward right there.
Nice activation. Wasted.
Whoa! Oh, he blinked out of it. Genius.
Yeah.
I forgot you could do that. You should get that pylon down there.
Both shield batteries go down. There's so little
micro
energy.
Potential. Yeah, I want to see him go for those workers. And he can just slowly work away on this lower ground base. And if this base goes down, MaxPax will have a hard time recovering.
Ah, the sentry goes down
he already
as well.
will. Yeah, he's already going to have a hard time to recover. More stalkers are coming in. There's even another probe outside. That unstasis ward, and I don't know how Goblin knows, but he knows.
Oh god, the immortal's gonna go down! Oh.
Nope, he's sending the probe. Probe went down. Now he'll be forced to use one stalker in the stasis ward. Oh, and that's gonna go down, forcing MaxPax to an all-in, I believe.
Yeah,
Oh, he got the oracle.
He got one oracle. Yeah, there's the second oracle as well.
MaxPax down a base now, out of resources for the most part. He is supply blocked, and Goblin's army supply is just drastically increasing every second that goes by. He's not even making any probes or drones or probes or a second expansion because he knows that oracle's over there. He's just gonna sit at home, make army. Nice stasis ward.
Oh, he jumps in.
He blinked right in, and he's gonna end the game right here, right now. Your tournament winner, ladies and gentlemen. It is Goblin with the swift blink. Canceling his proxy was the right choice, making all the right moves there. GG, the win has gone to Goblin. Here in the EU server, a nice change of taste here for CranKy Ducklings, getting to watch some EU players battle it out like that. Maybe that's why these games are so interesting. We got some badass EU players here today. They're just next level.
Yeah, GG, well played. Oh my god, Goblin. You know, it was looking kind of. I was a bit worried for Goblin. You know, coming into this best of 5, he had lost already against MaxPax, but he was completely on top of it.
Yeah, seeing the first series from Goblin, I was like, that was cool. But I see Goblin kind of failing in certain places that'll lead him to a lot. But somehow, some way, like he looks really like he was playing really good, but he was losing to some weird builds. I guess maybe just in the early games we saw, and he even lost. But I'm pretty glad, and I saw it coming. But he was able to pull it off, and he looks so strong now. Like he just defeated everyone twice. Like he really showed that he was the better player here today.
Yeah,
I just love the way he played. He was. I'm not gonna lie, I thought he lost it a couple times there, but he won it back. So it was a couple hard-fought fights there.
Yeah. Again, like from MaxPax, his oracles didn't really do much. You know, the blink had already started. Like he was already prepared. You know, Goblin was already prepared for it. And then with the counterattack, the stasis wars, they just didn't do anything. Like I kept getting baited out by blink stalkers or by probes. So even though it looked like MaxPax, he was trying to get like a good defense going. You know, he did have stasis wards, he had shield batteries on the way, he had immortals, but like he was just dismantled.
If you don't know who Goblin is, you do now. Like Goblin just played so phenomenal. I enjoyed every. You knew exactly what to do, where and when, other than a few times, but he did it.
Yeah, and congratulations, Goblin. You know, with winning this tournament, he now has access to the tournaments that OSC Elite organize. You know, that's OSC King of the Hill, which is every week. We have monthly tournaments as well. So, you know, hopefully we get to see more of him.
That's what I was gonna say. Hopefully we see how he can like come up and win in those tournaments now.
Yeah,
maybe he can win. Hopefully, he's up there with them. Like, I definitely put him up there with some of the best.
exactly. As we've seen here today, he played incredibly well against players like Kaz and MaxPax. So
Yeah. For those of you who are into the online scene back in the day, you definitely know Goblin. Maybe not even back in the day, like a year or two ago.
yeah, like 6 months ago.
Yeah. 6 months ago. Feels like forever. A lot has happened this year. 2020 has been wild.
Yeah.
Hope everyone's staying sanitary and corona free.
Hope everyone is staying safe at home in these trying times, with the coronavirus. At home, I hope you're enjoying some StarCraft. Whether you're
it's great that we have an escape like that, like where I'm at in Dallas, we can't go out. Everything's closed. Everything's on lockdown. And all I want to do is watch and play some StarCraft. And luckily I get to cast it, but I'm sure if I wasn't, I'd be watching the streams anyway. So it's pretty cool that y'all are putting this together. So that's dope. Shout out to CranKy Ducklings.
Thank you so much. If you enjoyed our cast, if you enjoy the stream, don't forget to click that follow button. We cast pretty regularly, like 4 or 5 times a week. With various things. We just finished up with Taco Cup qualifiers a couple of days ago.
That was great.
Which was sick. we saw Eric with his Spore build. That was,
oh my god. You guys should go watch the VODs or whatever. We have CranKy Ducklings always posts it. I believe it stays on the Twitch and then it's on YouTube. And they post about it on Instagram and Twitter as well. Follow CranKy_Ducklings, correct?
Yep, CranKy_Ducklings.
Nice.
And
if you guys want to follow me, I'm Yoda_Slim on everything. I've been streaming a little bit here and there, so you can follow me on Twitch, Instagram, Twitter. Yeah, I did a test stream yesterday and the day before, so I'll start announcing it in Discord and whatnot. So yeah, I also do the Discord. Discord.
!Discord in the chat. We also, if you scroll down on the Twitch channel, we have Twitch buttons for every single social media or Discord or Patreon, what have you. Thanks everyone for watching. Thank you Yodaslim for joining me today for this cast.
Anytime.
Yeah,
always a pleasure. Thanks for doing the streaming and whatnot.
Yeah.
Also shout out to Darking, most on point admin ever.
Shout out to Darking. He's been running a lot of tournaments. He was in charge of the Taco Cup qualifiers as well. He runs these. It's one of the best admins out there.
Yes, indeed. Well, I believe that is it from us tonight. So, I guess without further ado, I will be saying later, you guys. You can say whatever for the ending.
Yeah. So, if you want to tune into more of us, we'll be back next week with Battle of the Americas number 9. Same time, which was 7 a.m. KST. Whatever time that is in your time zone. 5
p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
There you have it. And if you want to watch more of what happens on this channel, I will be casting ESL Korea in a couple of hours. Sorry, ESL Open Cup.
Oh my god. Good luck at that.
Yeah, that'll be in 5-ish hours. So stay tuned.
Take a nap or something?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna take a nap.
You're like, yeah, probably. That man. Make sure you guys tune into that if you're still up. If you are in, I don't know where you would have to be, in Korea or something for the time to match up.
Yeah, like Southeast Asia, Korea, along those regions, or if you just want to stay up. It is the weekend, so
I've tried before. It is the quarantine week, at least for some places.
All right, I think that's it for us for today. Thank you.
Yeah, catch y'all later.
Ciao.